Hey guys, we're back again, and this time we are talking about Sven Peterson's joystick switch and rapid fire device that he came up with recently. I like this idea a lot, and it's a really cool device. Sven does outstanding work. But anyway, what I did was I came up with a version of my own. Based on all of Sven's work. This is still a prototype. It's got a couple little wires on here where I had to redo a few things. But what I did was I took the same ideas and I just compacted down quite a bit. So anyway, this thing is really cool. It allows on-the-fly adjusting of the rapid fire rate, and you can select which port you want. Plug your joystick in. This will be changed in the final version. I thought about putting it underneath, and I was like, no, I don't like that. So it'll be on top in the final version. But anyway, you can select your port just by pressing the appropriate button to swap between them, and then, like I said, the rapid fire. So I call this the Q-36 rapid fire modulator. Pretty cool. So let's get over here and let's see how this thing works. Okay, now it plugs into both ports at the same time. It's not in a case, so when it's finally in the case and available, it'll have a foot underneath here that takes the pressure, so there won't be any pressure on your joystick ports. It'll have a brace sitting right underneath here. And then I put the joystick port on the front because I just thought it would be easier than continually adding things out to the right hand side. Okay. And I don't have a really cool game to test this with, so we're just going to test it with Choplifter because it actually will show the change in the rate of fire pretty well. Okay, so when you power this thing up, we're going to get a pretty cool logo here. Credit to Sven. And there we go. It's automatically on, and right now it's on port 2. I need this to be on port 1 because of Choplifter works on port 1. So we're going to change the port setting, which is the upper switch. Just push it in, and it goes to port 1. Now on the final version, it'll by default be on port 1, and you'll change it to port 2. But so for right now, this is how it does. Now, if you want to turn off the rapid fire and just operate normally, you just press in this button, which will disable the rapid fire. It says rapid fire off, and you notice that your LED is not blinking, which indicates the rapid fire is off. Okay, now you turn it back on. This is your fire rate per minute, so we get 150 shots per minute, and you can adjust it with your little meter here, your adjusting switch. And as high as you go, you see the switch, the LED just speeds up according to how many shots it'll do per minute. So we're going to start off on the lowest setting. We'll start the game up. I know it's in black and white because this computer's acting all screwy. I'm going to have to restart it. I got a bad connection here I need to fix. There we go. All right, so we started up. I'm gonna get it up here so we can see the fire rate pretty easily. So this is, I'm just gonna hold down the fire button, and with that, the lowest, it doesn't do a whole lot. You really have to just press it. So as we turn this up, we'll turn it up about halfway. Or I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll hold down the fire, and you can just watch the rate that is coming out of the helicopter. As we speed it up, that's a pretty good rate there. That's at 209. I'm gonna keep turning it up. Okay, that's 500. And we max it out at 1500. So this thing really does make a difference in the rate of fire. I mean, this is not the best game to show you, but man, I tell you what, use this rapid fire with this Choplifter. Look at that. It really is a huge difference. But anyway, that's pretty cool. And so, like I say, this keeps you from having to, once you get your joystick in here, it keeps you from having to, you know, change your ports all the time and all that aggravating stuff. So if you need to, it'll save on wear and tear for sure on your controller ports. So if you need to swap back and forth, it's as easy as pressing a button. Turn it off, and you can see I could just swap right between my two ports that easily. It's very, very cool. Very awesome device, and we will have it available very soon. I've already put in for the final design. It's being made right now, so I'll have it, I'd say probably in just a few days to a week. So anyway, it's the Q-36 rapid fire modulator. Look for it pretty soon.